Hello everyone, hope you're having an amazing day and welcome to a brand new video on this channel. If you're just starting out with R or if you're an expert who wants to build on your existing R skills, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel. Before we get into the video, let's quickly recap the learnings from the last video. In the last video, we defined comments in R, looked at the steps to build single and multi-line comments, and finally looked at 3 real-world applications of comments. In this video, we will understand what variables are, learn how to create them, and finally learn the rules that govern variable names. A variable can be imagined to be an empty cylinder in which you can add stuff, carry around, and take out the stuff as and when you need it. In more technical terms, variables are a way to allocate some part of your computer's memory to store information, and to also provide that part of the memory with a friendly name. The friendly name will help us to differentiate the information between 2 or more variables. Let's say I want to add 5 numbers. I can write it as 1 plus 8 plus 2 plus 10 plus 12 and run this script using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus Shift plus Enter, and as you can see I get the results printed in the R console. Simple enough. Now let's say I want to use the output from the previous computation with another set of arithmetic operations. Still simple enough. Let me add another set of operations, and this chain could go on, and as you can see this gets quite messy. Some of you may say that hey, why not compute them individually and then add them? But when you actually do that, you will realize that this adds a lot of redundant steps. So then how do we go about this problem? The answer to this is the use of variables. As you can see, I have assigned the operations to the first 4 English alphabets. When I run this program, I get the result. But most importantly, the calculations look a way more manageable, something that's very crucial when you're working on large assignments. As a side note, in case you're wondering what that arrow sign means, then that's known as the assignment operator. A left pointed arrow assigns the data on the right to the variable on the left. We could also use the right assignment arrow or an equal to sign, though the answer remains unchanged. I'll create some more variables to solidify the concepts. Let's create another variable named my_text and store the phrase hello world inside it. Another one named new_vector, and let's assign a vector with elements 1, 2 and 3. One last variable with the name my_dataset, and let's assign the air passengers dataset to it. To check the contents within a variable, simply type the variable name in the console or use the command print followed by the variable name in the script. In rprogramming, we can store numbers, pieces of text, matrices, entire datasets, and a number of other data types that you see on the screen. Now there are some rules that we need to keep in mind while creating variables. The names cannot have reserved words, which are the default words that are used within R either as function names or as output of certain functions. Example, the word if refers to the if function within R, and hence we cannot use it as a variable name. We can get the exhaustive list of reserved words using the command ? followed by the word reserved in lowercase. The second rule is that the % sign should not be present anywhere in the variable name. And the last rule is that the variable name cannot start with a number, an underscore, or a dot followed by a number. As you would have observed, R returned an error each time I attempted to create a variable that violated one of the 3 rules that we just reviewed. That's it for this video. Hope you found it useful. Don't forget to share this with your friends and colleagues who are interested in learning R. Good luck and happy learning.